We're here.
We can hear you.
All right. This is Mary J. Wagner. We're going to try to resume the meeting now. I'll finish calling the roll. So present in the council chamber is Mayor Pro Tem Moore. I'm present in council chamber, as is Councilman Wesley Hudson and Councilman Victor Jones. Councilman Holmes, are you with us remotely?
I am here, Mr. Mayor.
Councilman Johnson, are you with us remotely?
I am here, Mr. Mayor.
All right. Councilwoman Peters, are you with us?
Yes.
All right. And Councilman Williams
Present.
and Councilman Jefferson.
Present and accounted for.
All right. Okay. So here, which means we have a quorum. We'll pick up where we left off. The first was the prosperity and livability item regarding the Southwest Greenway system. When we left off, there was a motion made and two substitute motions. The motion that is pending on the floor is a substitute motion made by Councilmember Peters, seconded by Councilmember Jefferson, to allocate $82,000 in funding in the fiscal year 21-22 budget to construct the Greenway project between Vale Street and West Ward Street. Is there any further discussion on this item prior to a vote?
I do have I like to make another substitute motion, so forgive me. But if anyone else wanted to discuss something first before I do it, I want to leave the floor open for that.
Well, you have the floor for a substitute motion number 3.
All right. Well, my motion is simply, I wanted to move this to Wednesday to get some information from the city staff. I did put in for that. I did get some information from Councilwoman Peters and some other resources. The only thing is, it's going to take a little bit more time for the city staff to get me some more of the information. So with that said, I would like to make a motion to move it to the CD for the purpose, which basically helps to give me more time to get into it. Plus, we've also actually had some history in that committee with the Greenway the Greenway in the past. So my motion is just to move it to the CD committee to give me a little time to get some information from the staff.
Second.
Okay,
Second.
there's a motion to move this item to the Community Development Committee for more information, and it has been seconded by Councilwoman Peters.
Mayor, would that be to the next scheduled meeting, or
It would be handled. It would be handled by
any meeting?
the chairman of that committee as necessary.
And I'll speak with staff about that once, if the motion should pass, I'll speak with staff about when to bring it up. I just want to, I've asked for some information. I know they're going to need a little time to get it to me. So.
Okay.
Thank you. That's
All right. Is there any discussion on the motion?
I think that's a wise move.
Okay. Okay. So, Councilman Holmes, how do you vote on the motion?
Aye.
Councilman Johnson,
Aye.
Councilwoman Peters,
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Moore. Aye. Councilman Williams,
Aye.
Councilman Hudson,
Aye.
Aye.
Councilman Jefferson.
Aye.
The mayor votes aye. So that substitute motion number 3 has been approved. I was placed in the Community Development Housing Committee for more information and discussion. All right. Next on the agenda is the annexation case 20-09. This item is regarding a annexation of 28.5 acres on the north side of West Wendover Avenue. No additional comments were received in the last 24 hours. Is that correct, Madam Clerk?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. With that, I would like to make a motion to approve annexation case 20-09. Is there a second?
I second it, Councilman Jefferson.
Okay. I think the Mayor Pro Tem beat you to it.
Doesn't matter.
So we have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion on the annexation case? Okay, hearing none. Councilman Holmes, how do you vote?
Aye.
Councilman Johnson?
Aye.
Councilwoman Peters? Councilwoman Peters, how do you vote? Okay. Mayor Pro Tem Moore?
Aye.
Oh, I think I heard her. Mayor Pro Tem Moore? Councilman Williams?
Aye.
Aye.
Hudson?
Aye. There's Monica.
Councilman Jones?
Aye.
Councilman Jefferson?
Aye.
And the mayor votes aye. So that annexation is approved by a vote of 9-0. The accompanying zoning map amendment for that annexed property is zoning map amendment 20-24. I will make a motion for approval of that item and state that that is consistent with the city's adopted plans, and it is supported by the relevant goals and objectives, not only of the land use plan, the West Wendover Avenue, Guilford College Road corridor plan. It also proposes to establish similar zoning as exists on abutting lands, which would enable a development pattern consistent with this portion of the West Wendover Avenue corridor and along Morris Farm Road. Is there a second?
Second, Councilman Jefferson.
Seconded by Councilman. All right. There were some additional comments received on this item in the last 24 hours from Aaron. Comments were received in general from Aaron Leslie, Nancy Purdy, Roger Bates, Bonnie Sedolia, Carol Farrell, and Prince Little. Were there any additional comments received in the last 24 hours? That was it. Okay. Is there any discussion on this item? Okay, hearing none. Councilman Holmes, how do you vote?
Aye.
Councilman Johnson?
Aye.
Councilwoman Peters?
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Moore?
Aye.
Councilman Williams?
Aye.
Councilman Hudson?
Aye.
Councilman Jones?
Aye.
Councilman Jefferson?
Aye.
And the mayor votes aye, so that item is approved by a vote of 9-0. Next item is zoning map amendment 20-25. This is the zoning map amendment for High Point University. This was to add the two parcels to a larger tract that they have since acquired. And I'll state in making the motion that it is consistent with the city's adopted plans and that it is reasonable in the public interest for the reasons stated in the staff report. Is there a second?
Second.
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Hudson. Any discussion on this item? Okay. Hearing none. Councilman Holmes, how do you vote?
Aye.
Councilman Johnson?
Aye.
Councilwoman Peters?
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Moore?
Aye.
Councilman Williams?
Aye.
Councilman Hudson?
Aye.
Councilman Jones?
Aye.
Councilman Jefferson?
Aye.
And the mayor votes aye. So that item's approved by a vote of 9-0. Next item is annexation case 20-10. This is an annexation regarding 9.45 acres, the southeast corner of Gallimore Dairy Road and South Chimney Rock Road. My notes say that no additional comments were received. Is that valid? Okay. I will make a motion for approval of annexation case 20-10. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Hudson. Is there any discussion on the annexation? Okay, hearing none. Councilman Holmes, how do you vote?
Aye.
Councilman Johnson?
Aye.
Councilwoman Peters?
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Moore?
Aye.
Councilman Williams?
Aye.
Councilman Hudson?
Aye.
Councilman Jones?
Aye.
Councilman Jefferson?
Aye.
And the mayor votes aye, so that item is approved by a vote of 9-0. There's an accompanying zoning map amendment for that annexed piece of property. It is zoning map amendment 20-26. I will make a motion for approval of that item and state that it is consistent with the city's adopted policy guidance because as conditioned, the requested CZLI district meets objectives of the community growth vision statement and the land use plan, specifically protecting the appearance of the Gallimore Dairy Road corridor and allowing for continued restricted industrial development as designated. Furthermore, the request is reasonable in the public interest because as conditioned to meet district standards of the EC zoning district, the requested CZLI district will be similar to and compatible with the previous CZLI zoning districts approved in this area. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Jones. Is there any discussion on the zone? Okay. Councilman Holmes, how do you vote?
Aye.
Councilman Johnson?
Aye.
Councilwoman Peter?
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem Moore?
Aye.
Councilman Williams?
Aye.
Councilman Hudson?
Aye.
Councilman Jones?
Aye.
And Councilman Jefferson?
Aye.
Okay, and the mayor votes aye, so that item is approved by a vote of 9-0. Is there anything anyone else would like to bring before the council today? Everybody stay safe.
Motion to adjourn.
There's been a motion to adjourn made by Councilman Jones. Is there a second? Seconded by the Mayor Pro Tem. Everyone, try to stay safe. Get your batteries and fill your car up with gas. And stay off the road as long as you can. Get what you need tonight. Hope everyone will stay safe. Is there anyone opposed to adjourning the meeting? Okay, hearing none, that motion to adjourn is approved and the meeting is now adjourned.